What is up, YouTube? Hello, Party Parrots. I hope you guys are enjoying this Marvel Snap format as much as I am because it really feels wide open. It feels like there are just so many people doing so much different stuff, and this last OTA we got, I think, really just opened it up even more. They nerfed the top performing card and then gave buffs to some kind of underappreciated cards, and I think that's kind of great, including a buff to Jean Grey. So her tech stayed the same, but she went from a 3-3 up to a 3-4. And I'm actually a huge Jean Grey fan. I put videos about her all the time, and this actually felt like a pretty big change because now I don't feel bad playing her not on turn 3. And just playing a 3-3 never felt good, but if you can play her with like a Star Lord or a White Widow on turn 5, it's a lot of power surprisingly. So, what this deck is doing is this is a Guardians lockdown list. This is a deck when the Guardians got their change to all being +4, it saw some play, and then I think kind of people fell off it. It was strong, but it wasn't, a meta deck, so there weren't too many people on it. But it has slowly been accruing cards that I think are kind of great for it. It's gotten White Widow and Red Guardian, both of which are cards that I think actually work really well with him. If you don't have White Widow, I think you can put Daredevil in that slot, no problem. Same thing, Red Guardian is just a tech card as well as Shang-Chi. You can put a Rogue in there or an Enchantress, anything you really want. But what this deck has now is, I think, a critical level of the Guardians and the Guardian enablers. That is your Nebula, Jean Grey, Storm, and White Widow. All of these cards kind of really help you figure out where your opponents are going to play because they encourage your opponents, or in the case of Jean Grey, make your opponents play into certain lanes. And that can turn that drawback on the Guardians into not being one at all. We're also playing Alioth. Alioth, this is a card that I haven't played since he got reworked. I was not a fan of him as 6-2, and once he got reworked into being the 6-8 that removes the text from their unrevealed cards, he actually feels great in this deck. Knowing where your opponents are likely to play makes that so much stronger, and you puts down so much power early with things like White Widow and all the Guardians that you can really figure out what your opponents are doing, and he can lead to some big wins on the last turn. So, without holding this up any longer, please, if you like the video, like this video, hit that subscribe button, leave a comment down below, and I will see you guys after some gameplay. So we get a nice White Widow left, Red Widow, newest card, Morph. Okay, we might play Morph. And then we'll storm the middle. Nice. Ah, they White Widowed us? Okay. Interesting. Well, we're definitely going to storm here. Because we can get rid of this Widow's Kiss. Looks like they're probably playing an Annihilus deck. Alioth could be really good. Maybe we do. Oh, I kind of want to play the Morph in that right lane. Yeah, see, they're trying to play cards into the left, which is exactly what this does here, is stop that. So now we play this. And then we've got Red Guardian and Star-Lord or Jean Grey. I mean, Jean Grey going up to a 3-4 means she's not that bad to just play on turn 5. Like, if we play her and Star-Lord, that's potential. That's just 10 power, you know? Provided our Star-Lord hits, but... Interesting. Very interesting. So we're not going to lose to Doctor Doom now, which is nice. So I think we just do this. Force them to play here. If we get Alioth, well, this is kind of setting up for Alioth or Gamora, honestly. Okay, so they play the Jeff right, which ties them, which means we really want to get this Alioth. Yeah. Okay, this makes us way more likely to get our Alioth. Nice. Country roads, take me home. Take it home, Alioth. This gets us around a Nihilist. This gets us around Doctor Doom. This gets us around Claw. Yeah, this is interesting. So they hold out of that lane. Miss Marvel also shuts down Miss Marvel. And that's a casserole. Almost wasn't. Got the turn 1 Nebula. Ooh. So let's play the turn 1 Nebula middle. The Volt means that they couldn't, guaranteed they can't play a card there on turn 6. However, ooh. Don't like that. So we're going to play White Widow left. And then storm the middle unless this Nebula dies, which looks like it is. Yeah. So that's unfortunate. But we have storm right. And then as long as we draw anything but Alioth, we should have a pretty good play here. Looks like this is a, yeah. What is it called, deck? Ooh, so they might be playing... Is this magic? Okay, no, it's not magic, so that's good. Ooh, and we turn off the ability. Red Guardian coming in clutch here. So now, even if they have Killmonger, we're still beating them even through a, So we give up on left, and then hopefully we can just draw Alioth. Oh, Alioth, please, one time. Forge dies, which is actually good for them. Alioth? Yes! Oh, man. I'm not going to snap because I don't want to push them out. They might limp in for another cube here. Ooh, man. Oh, nice. Hit him with the fart. That does nothing. That does nothing. That does nothing. GG. So we'll play Nebula over here. See if they're playing Surfer. If they are, they probably have Killmonger. So I'm not gonna go for like Nebula into cloning Vats and then another Nebula or something. Ooh. So let's play this into here. It could be like Forge, yeah. And if they have Killmonger, then they might not care about the Nebula. Ooh, Morbius. Okay, so it's discard. So Alioth could be really good in that case. Okay, so we have to play. We definitely have to do this. Get this Alioth down. This can stop like a MODOK. And then after turn 4, this is going to switch. We might just play the Star-Lord left. Get another copy of it, and then... I mean, this is a ton of power anyways. They might play another Morbius. We're going to snap. We are going to snap going into this. They don't know what we're doing, and what we're doing is going to be powerful. And if White Widow, unlike Goblins, can't miss, which is great. Nice. Hit him with the fart. And they'll get copies of the versions without the cards, and we filled them up. That seems huge. Blade does nothing. Corvus Glaive does nothing. They have now discarded 0 cards. So let's do this. Just to put 6 power here up to 22. Yeah, because none of our things can get... Yeah. This seems good for us. Nice, that gets bigger. Corvus Glaive does not have any of his effects. Wow. That is pretty brutal. Okay, so the question is, how do we do this? We could play Groot Star-Lord and then just try to send him home with an Alioth. They know we have another Alioth. It might come down to a 50-50 here, but man, hitting Aliothing their discard cards, that's just wrong. Thank you, Project Pegasus. Honestly, if this Star-Lord hits, maybe we don't even go with the Alioth. Because that's going to be a 10 power Star-Lord. And any card that we draw we can play with him. Opponent is really trying to figure out, oh, what's going on. Nice, okay. So our Groot hits. This is probably MODOK. Oh, just Gambit. This card's hella. Okay. So we just play this. Let's see, how many cards do they have in hand? 5. So if they play MODOK, they will go up 2, 4, 6, 8. Here, not enough to win left. And then they can win right with that if they played MODOK middle, so we just play this middle. And then if they MODOK right, we should win middle and left. Do the math. They're probably going to play right into the Nebula, but I just don't think they can discard enough cards. Especially because we turned off Blade, so they can't like MODOK and Blade. Okay. It's the Alioth lockdown list. Guardians, White Widow, Jean Grey. This deck is, yep, they're out of here. This deck is sneaky powerful. Nice, we got White Widow into the Necrosha. Okay, into Loki, which is totally fine with us. Ooh. That stinks. Okay, well, guess we're doing this. Yeah. Luckily this ties. So they don't get an extra energy. And then we'll just play Groot. Do they have... They could have Devil Dinosaur, but if they do, we have Shang. And they only have 3 energy now, so... If they do play a card middle, though... Seems good. Yeah, okay, so they play middle. So they did not get filled up middle. So we'll go ahead and play Jean Grey, Rocket Raccoon. Again, we are just kind of always looking to not lose this Castle Blackstone. So if they move the Jeff, though, then we should be good at figuring out what they need here. Middle. I also do want to get this Jean Grey down. Because, okay, nice. So we win Castle Blackstone, which is really big for us. So we get 6... Oh, wait, we don't get 6 energy because of that, which is kind of fine. So we'll just play Drax. They might have Loki. If they do, though, they can't play middle. Especially because they have Snow Guard. They might be playing Shang, so we do have to keep that in mind too. This Jean Grey looks very disruptive to what our opponent's doing, though. Oh, please hit Gamora. Yes, I will take that. So now all we need to do is make sure we beat Shang. Oh, and we get an extra energy here. So we can do this and this. Brings us up 6. Yeah, this is definitely the move. Too bad we didn't get Alioth here. But I am happy to get Red Guardian. So even if this is Shang, for left, we should still win left. And then they would have to, with only 2 energy, win middle. Which I guess maybe if this Agent Coulson hit like a big like Coal Obsidian could win them. They go down to 6 and then up to 16. We'd go up to 16, so it wouldn't even beat them. All right, let's see if Jean Grey can take us there. Okay. We smash the bear? What do they have here that... Oh, just Shang? Yeah. Not enough. Not even close. And that's taking down Loki as well. We are kind of crushing it right now with this list. We got a nice White Widow. Oh, my man Kenzo is... Alright, we'll go ahead and hit this White Widow here. Oh, they're playing Destroy. Then we'll definitely storm this middle lane. Yeah. Or... No, okay, we want to do both. We really want to draw Rocket Raccoon here. Or Nebula. I mean, they're probably playing... Yeah, nice. They did not play in the middle. So, if they don't draw... Rock... Okay. So, I think we, in this case, we just Drax. We might be able to... I don't know. We'll see where this goes. Okay. So they just play this. It's big enough that if we draw our Shang... Oh no, it's... Yes, it is. Okay. So Shang should be good enough to take that down. Nice. There's Shang. So I think we do this for priority's sake. Because if we do this, then we can... Oh, nice. So now we have priority. So if we draw Alioth here, okay, we don't draw Alioth, which is unfortunate. Which means we need to just beat Null. Which this is 8 plus 5 is 13. This beats Null. Yep. Oh, it also beats Lady Deathstrike. It beat any one big card out of them. So we'll play Nebula over here. Ooh. They do have that. So hopefully we can get Red Guardian. We did get Okay, so we're going to play Jean Grey left, and then we're going to play... Okay, we need Storm here. I think this looks like Living Tribunal. So we play... Nice, that's Storm. Rocket Raccoon... Maybe we don't. You know what? Let's just play the Storm... No. Yeah, I think we still do this. And then we'll go ahead and storm this next turn. Storm and then Star-Lord right. Turn off the Ravona. Morph is Storm. Nice. That is an instant snap out of us. Go ahead and play Drax. They're Ravona. Yep, they're out of here. Woo! Jean Grey forcing them to play into here off of that Onslaught.